This I shepherd, I shall not want him, make it I like down in the green pastures, him leadeth I beside still water them, him restoreth I soul, him leadeth I in the path of righteousness for him name's sake. Yea! Though I Rasta, I go walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I can't fear no evil, for thy rod and thy staff them comforted I and I. Unu prepares a table before I, in the presence of our enemy them, unu anointed I head to no oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy I go follow I all the days of I life. Me I go dwell in the house of the Lord God. Jah kadama we grumabiate la exag beer tana histalina bashante shante abaka shaka I shaka baka I Ruba I of Ethiopia tanaka. Oh lekaya shukulata of Ethiopia. Who lick light by day and lick darkness by night. Au mausogo lisa. Maugasogo lisa. Adanu water. It was a player for. What are you moe? Who you wanna don? A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Ar-rahmanir rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta alayhim. Ghairil maghdubi alayhim waladwalin. Amin. Sadaqallahu azim. Jumma Mubarak. Ramadan Mubarak. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushodemo, where we speak truth to power. Now here we don't criticize, but if we must, it would only be on one condition: to build and not to destroy. That is why we keep saying we are in the service of God and country. Again, here we are not neutral. We have never claimed to be, because we have taken sides. The side of the truth. That is why we are affectionately called the headquarters of the truth. And my name, Black Rasta. Now in every traditional African home there is a black pot, and each time this black pot sits on the fire, there is something super sumptuous cooking. Ingredients of so many different types, shapes and sizes, aromas and even flavors. Put aside all their differences and relocate into the black pot, where they are subjected to some really good amount of heating. At the end of the day, they produce sumptuous food in all its palatability for the nourishment of the family in its whole entirety. That is what we literally do here. We pick up ideas from all walks of life, all and sundry, the rank and file of our people, from all corners, and of course from all cylinders. And from the crown of their heads all the way down to the soles of their feet, we pick up these ideas and subject these ideas to some crucial forensic scrutiny, right after which we tease out the creme de la creme of all these ideas and use that for the development of our people, our continent, our land. This is a show of patriotism, a show of Pan-Africanism. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushodemo, where we speak truth to power. And here, it's all about our country or nothing. Notre pays ou rien. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushodemo, and here we speak truth to power. We are live on Facebook. We are also live on YouTube. You can also find us on Instagram, of course, on X and on TikTok. We keep taking and talking with the gracious, beautiful, sumptuous hands of patriotism. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushodemo, And here we speak truth to power. Our numbers are scrolling on the screen. Pick up the numbers and do business with us. Maybe you want us to follow up on a story that is so dear to your heart. We are champions at that. We will follow up on the story and bring you exactly what you want to see and even beyond, blowing your mind. And it comes at no cost, absolutely, to you. This is a service to God and country. This is the Blakk Port, aka Kukushonamo, where we speak truth to power, and we are ready for today's action. Oh Lord, please share the broadcast. If you have not subscribed to this channel yet, do me a favor, hit the subscription button, right after which you hit on the notification bell so that each time we are on, you will be reminded to be part of this caboodle. At this point, I want to say thank you so much to our sponsors. Thanks so much to Tesori D'Oriente. And when we talk about Tesori D'Oriente, it is a shower gel. And with Tesori D'Oriente, turn every shower into a royal experience. Listen, Tesori D'Oriente is soft, smooth, silky, and it has a long-lasting oriental fragrance. The lather is so rich. The foam is extra beautiful and soft. And it takes out all the blemishes from out of your skin and nourishes your skin. As for the flavor, the fragrance that it leaves on your body 48 hours and beyond, that beautiful Edenic fragrance will continue to be with you. And it is almost like you have walked out of the Garden of Eden in total confidence. Now, the very good thing is that Tesori D'Oriente, is Italian technology and African raw materials. The two come in a very beautiful romantic style, giving you premium quality, very affordable, and this is what it is. Tesori D'Oriente. And it comes in so many different fragrances. Which is your favorite? Every beautiful woman, every trendy woman knows about Tesori D'Oriente. What are you waiting for? My favorite is the forest therapy. How about you? Is it the Ika guy? Or is it the royal oud? Maybe it is the Persian secret. My brother, my sister, what are you waiting for? Go get it right now. And it's proudly distributed in Ghana by Daddy Ash Limited. Please call Daddy Ash Limited on 0244 772599. Oh my God. This is Tesori D'Oriente. Italian technology, African raw materials, premium quality, made affordable. I want to also say thank you so much to Millennium Insurance. And when we talk about Millennium Insurance, we are talking about the true cover, your real partner, your trustworthy partner. Millennium Insurance Limited is here. Is it about your home, your business, or about fires? Maybe some flood or burglary or earthquake, no problem at all. Any kind of natural disaster, your true partner, your trustworthy partner is Millennium Insurance. Millennium Insurance would also deal with your motor insurance policy. Get your comprehensive third party for theft and more. My brother, my sister, Millennium Insurance is your trustworthy partner. And when you are traveling, you know where to get your travel insurance from. It's Millennium Insurance. Your personal accident and group personal accident insurance, no problem at all. Get your 24/7 cover from Millennium Insurance and visit the sales portal on sales.millenniuminsurancega.com. And the numbers are right here. Pick up the numbers and please get in contact with your trustworthy partner. And located right here on the 3rd floor of the Stanbic building, opposite the SG Bank Market Circle, right there in Takoradi, and in Kufuridia, 2nd floor, or Hene Uwa Plaza. No problem. You find them in Kumasi at the Acheng Ponga Towers. No problem at all. And inside Tema, the 1st floor of the Rebed Plaza, Community 1. And the numbers are here. Pick up the numbers And according to the proximity, walk into Kumasi or Tema or Accra or any part of Ghana where you can find your trustworthy partner. Thank you so much, Millennium Insurance. We appreciate you for being our trustworthy partner. And when it comes to insurance claims, this is the one that does it with the speed of light. Once there is a claim, something has happened to me, this is what happened to me, quickly, we are so much in a hurry to give you your claim so you can start life again, because we are your trustworthy partner. And anytime you are in crisis, it is our turn to turn you around and make sure that you are on the right footing, right there at Millennium Insurance. I want to also say thank you so much to Lamfi, Lemonade Finance. Oh my God, have mercy. Now, if you're sending money from the UK or the USA or Canada or even from Europe, no problem. Listen, we are talking about Lamfi. Hey, they don't charge you anything. Whatever you are sending, make sure that you do it via Lamfi. Within minutes, before you turn around and say, hi, Jack, it is already where you want to send it from. And it has arrived right here, my brother. And this is African, owned by the African. And anytime you send money via Lamfi, then you know what you're doing. You are helping out with the African business. My brother, my sister, that is why I am a proud Lamfian. Are you a proud Lamfian? Now, when you download the app and you send money, if it's in dollars, if it is in euro, maybe it's in Canadian dollars, or British pounds, when you send beyond $10, 10 pounds, 10 Canadian dollars, you get $10 back fast. When you send 100, you get 10 back. So it is your opportunity, my brother, my sister, to be a Lamfian. And please remember to use the referral code 1RASTA, RASTA Bakupe. That is Black Rasta, 1RASTA. And when you use that code, you get $10 back, 10 pounds back, 10 euros back, 10 Canadian dollars back when you send up to $100 or pounds or Canadian dollars or even euros. What are you waiting for, my brother, my sister? Lamfi is that network that sounds like you, the African. Send money to Africa using the African energy and speed. This is the Black Port, aka Kukushonemo, where we speak truth to power. Without much ado, come here. Hey, now watch this. Today we have 3 very important issues to look at, and we're going to move with the speed of lightning. Please share the broadcast and subscribe to the channel. If you are ready, I'm more than just ready. Let's get ready to rumble. Story number 1. Watch this. Did you know Shatta Wale was in court yesterday over yellow Lambo? Now, we all have heard about the yellow Lambo, the very controversial Lamborghini Urus 2019 version. My brother, my sister, last year in August, Shatta Wale was arrested and the yellow Lambo was taken away from him. The FBI had written to the office of the special prosecutor, I beg your pardon, the office of the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, headed by Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayine. And when the letter arrived, action started. The FBI had traced a car bought from the proceeds of crime to Ghana with the VIN, chassis number, everything given to the authorities in Ghana to look for this vehicle. They found it in Shatta Wale's house. And when they found it, they wanted to take it away. But he said the scene will create too much attention. For that matter, they should leave. The Iyoko people, Economic and Organized Crime Office, just leave and I will bring it to your office. Before then, he had advertised to all his fans and to the people of Ghana that he had bought a yellow Lambo. As you could see here, flexing with the yellow Lamborghini. Lamborghini Euros 2019. Hey! So, true to his word, he decided to return the car to Iyoko, and he did. It was there he was told that, you know what? This one is coming from the process of crime. Somebody even lost his life or her life. There was a death connected to this. And that guy responsible for this car is in jail in America right now. He had stolen so much from the people of America to the point that even somebody lost their life. This was Kwabena Amoah. This is the guy, a Ghanaian. He stole so much money and he used the stolen money to buy a car like this and much more. He sent some money to his mother and so on and so forth, as we saw in court documents later. This is Kwabena Amoah. And the car, my brother, my sister, landed in the hands of Shatta Wale. And we have said it beyond doubt on this show, from what we have seen and the evidence we've been able to gather, only waiting for the courts to come out with a sledgehammer and kill the little mosquito. My brother, my sister, this car actually was in the hands of Kwabena Edubuahene. Kwabena Edubuahene and his wife have a certain car dealership. They rent cars, they sell cars, and a lot of the cars were stolen cars from America. This crook here, my brother, my sister, was working with the National Signals Bureau. In fact, he created that office under the National Security of Ghana. This guy went to Nana Addo's office, told Nana Addo, for me to be able to do the work that I do for you, rigging elections and stealing for you, I need an office, and that office should be called National Signals Bureau. This was Nana Addo's waste child of technology. He believed him. Now this guy, at a point, wanted to even open an airline. If Bawumia had won the election, this guy would have been the owner of an airline. And the evidence is overwhelming. This guy terrorized a lot of Ghanaians using his NSB, National Signals Bureau. My brother, my sister, and he was a guy who also enjoyed sex so much. On his birthday, he brought strippers all the way from Florida, America, to come and strip in front of him. And he and Rashida, his newly acquired girlfriend, were those who perpetrated that. In fact, the national security offices in Accra, today when you go there, you will still see the dance pole. You see that pole that strippers hold on to and do that. This was the guy who planted it there for his own bunga bunga. My brother, Ghanaians believed in him. Nana Addo believed in him. But at the end of the day, he let the people of Ghana down. Today, we won't go too much into his life. Let us concentrate on the yellow Lamborghini. He used his office, the National Signals Bureau, as told to us by prosecutors, my brother, to steal cars from the United States, Canada, and the rest of the places. And you know what he did? He put national security number plates on all those cars, and nobody could dare stop him or any of those cars right here in Accra and beyond. That was what this crook did. All the thieves, the car thieves from America, Canada, this was their best friend. If you steal a car and it gets into the hands of this guy, you are safe. So he had a lot of stolen cars coming to him using the office, National Signals Bureau, for his den of thieves. Ali Baba and the 40 thieves. That was what he did. And when you see him, he looks so innocent, as if he has never even killed a fly. But this guy is a psycho. He's a dangerous guy. Hey, he was a member of the Assemblies of God Church. His lead pastor, the national pastor, Reverend Wingham, chased him out in broad daylight because he realized that this guy was a psycho, a very dirty guy. He didn't want him. He's an enemy of the Assemblies of God Church as it stands right now. The person who is harboring him right now is no other person than Archbishop Duncan Williams, who is still unashamedly pleading for this guy to be set free. And I don't know what kind of bishop this bishop is. If you know that this guy has done so much to perpetrate evil, and you still go around talking to prosecutors, oh, please, tamper, mercy, blah, blah, justice with mercy, please let him go. Then I wonder what kind of bishop or archbishop you are. Are you thinking about the people who lost their lives because of the actions of this guy? My brother, my sister, this is Kwabena Edubuahene. He's not related to the politician Edubuahene whatsoever. So my brother, he was the one who received the Lambo with his dream, whatever, ventures, a car dealership. My brother, can I tell you more? Now, he had this dream ventures, whatever it is called, in a hotel in Accra. And right at the hotel, this car was part of his fleet of cars that this guy was renting and selling to people. Do you remember that video we showed you? That yellow Lamborghini is what you see in this fleet of cars, owned by an outfit that he's connected to. And still, he's denying that he's not in any way linked to this. Yet, the registration documents show that you are involved. He's now pushing his wife in there, that it belongs to his wife. He has no hand in it. Yet, you are part of the registration. And look at it, Kempinski Gold Coast Hotel. That was where this was. And when you go to Kempinski, they will tell you that he had this dealership there. My brother, my sister, they appeared in court yesterday. This is the yellow Lambo, sitting right there comfortably among the fleet of cars that Edubuahene and his wife, using their dream whatever ventures, car dealership, to launder to big men who came there. And by some kind of arrangement, this car got into the hands of Shatta Wale. And Shatta Wale, being a very good boy, does not want to expose Kwabena Edubuahene. Even though in some quarters, we are told that he told people that Edubuahene gave him this car. Come here. Now, a court document came out. And we showed you that court document, saying that, you know what? Iyoko has finished his work. Shatta Wale has forfeited the car. He's not interested in the car anymore. So we are about to ship the car back to the FBI in America. These are the documents. My brother, my sister. But we are giving Shatta Wale and Kwabena Edubuahene the final chance to appear in court to claim their car. FBI is waiting. And interestingly, that's Shatta Wale. Shatta Wale made his lawyers go to court. Edubuahene too. Yesterday, And when they appeared in court, what did Shatta Wale have to say? His lawyers represented him. And they said Shatta Wale bought the car on the street. And he bought it for about 180,000 Ghana cedis. He has no receipt. He can't trace the guy. In fact, he only knows the first name of the guy. Even now he has forgotten. How did he meet the guy? He said via WhatsApp. But the guy is gone now. He doesn't have any papers of the car except the duty that was paid on the car. Asked if he knew that the car belonged to a man who is in jail right now. And he said it was later he got to know that. Therefore, he was actually coming for the car. Interesting. Now, Asiedu Nketiah had his 10. His lawyers defended him. And they said in court yesterday that, oh, you know what? Now somebody says that the car is for him. He has nothing to do with this car. This Asiedu Nketiah guy. So that means the matter is dead. My brother, my sister, Shatta Wale is walking into a huge trouble and I feel sorry for him. But I trust his lawyers will do the right thing. My brother, they are trying to cut Asiedu Nketiah away. This is where I ended. I end it. They are trying to cut Asiedu Nketiah totally away from this yellow Lambo issue using Shatta Wale. So now Shatta comes and says, it's my car. I bought it on the street. I don't know the guy. I met him via WhatsApp. Because I changed phones, I can't even trace the messages anymore. This one there, I bought it on the street. Having been told that because of this car, somebody lost his life in America, what should your conscience tell you? The car is from the process of crime, you have been told. The guy who bought the car and shipped it to Ghana has himself said, yes, it is true. I stole the money and he's in jail. Yet, Opana said he bought it on the street from a certain guy that he met on WhatsApp. But my brother, let me tell you what they are trying to do to Shatta. Once Asiedu Nketiah is cut out of this, it makes the case of the prosecutors shaky. But you guys said Asiedu Nketiah had this car and he probably gave it to Shatta Wale. Now Shatta Wale said he didn't get it from him. That means what you said is not true. Ha ha! But this is where the shock is. And please always remember where you first heard it. Look, prosecutors have more than enough evidence to tie Asiedu Nketiah to that car. He and his wife. My brother, my sister, sometimes I wish I could tell you everything. Look, they have too much evidence. And the day the evidence will be brought to court, Asiedu Nketiah would stand there and collapse and die like a mummy. I'm telling you this. He doesn't know what is happening. He thinks he's a serious crook. He has covered all his tracks. But if I tell you what I know, the evidence I have seen, Asiedu Nketiah is a joker and he's dragging Shatta Wale along. That's where I'm sad. Today, I called this camp. I was trying to reveal a few things. But I told myself, I have sworn an oath of secrecy. Let me just keep it. But my brother, Asiedu Nketiah thinks he's a crook. Listen, if a town is far, there's another one that is beyond it. If somebody thinks that he's a king, there are some kings that will make him feel like a servant. Do you agree? I feel sorry for Shatta Wale. And I pray that Ghanaians would open their eyes sharp and watch how this case would go. If I were Shatta Wale, I would have just let this car go. I won't go to court at all. But the crook, Edu Boayin and his lawyers, have been able to convince Shatta Wale to go to court and claim the car so that their client, Edu Boayin, can be free from anything that has to do with car theft. And Shatta has walked into the trap. I wish I could tell you more. The FBI is coming. And you see, when I say things like this, those who have this, they know that Blakk RASTA is telling you nothing but the truth. How many times have we told you this would happen and it happened? But nobody knew about it. Today, when the FBI comes and is picking some people, then they blame me and say, it's Blakk RASTA who did it. When I tried to warn you, you were playing big man. The FBI is coming for them. Mark it. Soon. I pray that they become wiser and find a way to deal with whatever it is. But it is what it is. As for lawyers, whatever they will do to protect their clients, they will, especially that there's some cash. What happens to the other man is not too much their concern. My brother, a word to the wise is enough. It's the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushonemo, where we speak truth to power. The case has been adjourned, and watch out for the next court case. The next sitting. Look at how evidence is going to open. And when the evidence starts coming out, that is when everything would end. All the games, the waste of time, it's now time to put on the table what evidence it is. And Ghanaians will say, so Blakk RASTA, you knew all these things and you couldn't say it. It's not everything I say. It's the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushonemo. And here we speak truth to power. When we return, we got more. Wayo.
Sometimes you just need a moment for yourself, a moment to slow down, feel the water, and let the day fade. Tesori is more than just a shower. It's a moment of pure calm, smooth, creamy, and relaxing. With forest therapy, Persian dream, royal oud, thalassotherapy, ikigai, fior di loto, and karma, all in convenient 500 milliliter bottles. There's a Tesori scent to fit every mood, every moment, every kind of you. Feel the lather on your skin. Breathe in the aroma. Let stress melt away and just enjoy the calm. You don't just feel clean. You feel refreshed, confident, and yourself. Tesori d'Oriente. Luxury is a feeling. For bulk purchases, contact Daddy Ash Limited on 0244 772599. Tesori d'Oriente.
Blackpot. Kuku show them.
It's the Black Pot, aka Kukushodemo, and here we speak truth to power. Now our numbers are scrolling on the screen. Pick up the numbers and do business with us. Maybe you have, yes, a story you want us to follow up on. We are more than just excited to do that. And if you are sending money to Africa, oh my God, from America, from England, from Canada, or even from Europe, you know what to do. It's Lemfi. I am a proud Lemfian. Send money to Ghana from the UK, the USA, Canada, and Europe. Please download the app. And when you send up to about $100, 100 pounds, 100 euros, 100 Canadian dollars, you get $10 back once you use that referral code, RASTA. RASTA Bakupe. RASTA. And once you use that code, you have $100, 100 pounds, I beg your pardon, $10, 10 pounds, 10 Canadian dollars. You will have all that back. Just make sure that you send your money to Ghana from the UK, the USA, Canada, and the whole of Europe, my brother, my sister, via Lemfi. And it is African owned. That is why I am so proud of Lemfi. You send $100, 100 pounds, 100 Canadian dollars, 100 euros, and you get 10 back once you use one RASTA. One RASTA. That is the referral code. And your family will be happy. You don't pay any charges when you send money. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushodemo, and here we speak truth to power. Story number 2. Watch this. How Black Rasta exposed my son's fraud SAKAWA deeds. Daniel YUSSIF's mother cries. There's a guy called Daniel YUSSIF. And he is alleged to be a fraudster, a very close friend of Abu Trika, the master trickster, who is not a wangster. He might be a gangster. This boy called Abu Trickster. That's him. He's been in the news for some time now. A Swedro boy who became rich on people's sorrows and blood. Abu Trickster. He has a very good friend called Daniel YUSSIF. This is the guy. And remember where you heard it first on this show. When we told you that day that the next person to be picked up after Abu Trickster is this guy here called Daniel YUSSIF. We had the photograph, but we decided not to show it for obvious reasons. Watch this. Now, did you know that when the FBI wrote to Ghana on the case of Abu Trika, they were also looking for another guy? Do you know who this guy is? Have you seen him before? I wish I could put out his photograph. His name is Daniel YUSSIF. Daniel YUSSIF. That's him. He is also an alleged fraudster. He does not behave like Abu Trickster, throwing money around and telling everybody he's wealthy. But he has a way of flaunting his wealth too. His wife was arrested and he was said to be out of the nation. Wherever he was not around to be arrested. The wife was kept for a number of days, and the lawyers had to seek bail for the woman. This guy called Daniel, many have seen him within the borders of the country, while others are saying he's out of the nation. The FBI lenses have seen him in Ghana, and they are tracking him everywhere he goes. They are tracking him like the hands of the clock. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. A couple of weeks later, bam, he was arrested, and many people were shocked. My brother, when we say FBI, get ready. When we say this is what it is what it is the gospel. That is why this is the headquarters of the truth. Remember when we put out this photograph? First time ever to be seen online. Because this guy tracked himself so well. It wasn't easy for him to be tracked. They arrested his wife, hoping that he would come and say, oh, my wife. He never came. My brother, my sister. The mother granted an interview, and I just chanced on the interview. Now, some family members are begging on the internet that we should free this guy. Please, free this guy. And it's all over. Family members are crying. The mother is crying. The mother is called Hajia Hajara. This is Hajia. Very beautiful trader in Cape Coast. In fact, she only knew her son Daniel YUSSIF to be a laptop seller. She was always seeing him with laptops, running left, right, and center. Out on laptop. Ubano age my ben out on laptop. Out on laptop. Oh wow! Always with laptops. The woman granted an interview to my very good brethren who I attended the same school with, also doing his bit to fight crime in Ghana with his crime check. Ibrahim Upon Kwatin, aka Afloat. That was how we used to call him in school. Sir Lord Afloat. We sat in the same classroom all through. The mother granted an interview to him. Listen to what she said in the interview. She said, the first time she ever heard that her son was a thief, a fraudster, SAKAWA boy, game boy, browsing boy, whatever you want to say, what term you want to use is unto you. It was when she listened to a certain RASTA man online. And that RASTA man was no other person but the RASTA man here talking to you. With all respect, let's go listen to Hajia Hajara talking from her base in Cape Coast. The tears running down her face. Watch this.
Oba Daniel YUSSIF. Ejuma ben oye. Ukuna kabidie.
Me pacho. Oton laptops. And I'm so me work Cape Coast. I say obibia otem nkebia ni say the tonema okwa.
Okay.
Na nsamini AC nyina no. Eba no one cry. I say Abuba Accra. No no adamfofa. Onenam. But onya ne nyanku bebre sa. It's a 70 say and Canada didn't can no problem on a pimp into a coin. And then we said, no cry, Uncle School, and we'll be for a winning the echoing now. It was social media, auntie, on the crown, the catcher knows who were home. Oh, auntie, auntie, didn't want to send me yet. Your boys to be kind of dear.
Okay.
Auntie, your one, Rasta be, it was social media, Black Rasta.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not in the Abbey.
Menina cool school, Ahmedia secondary school.
And I'll be Chima, Mr. Misha, some guy. In fact, by time you miss him. And I'm a friend and say, hey, as somewhere the matter said, Papa, ding. No, so, mammy. And I would not send him his car will be one. Let me sing you're not open the Mr. Car working. Did be any one of my offer them into Mapa. No calling your me means out within there Friday, then you cock to one. Master Mamba, the way no system no Maya show one. And also one bad, the way we're bonizuna work a councilman. Obey you, Pebia, Obacanas and whom want answer them, or Baba. So many cousin in Anna or one who bore a bar. And Maroka there, them work a smart boy, and Cababy or go to watch Toma, Wako, but Oya Dama, and another, Olis or Kata, maybe on your
convinced on your Bonnie and Tondo Beba.
And Beba. That does not mean cousin in a wisdom that I'm aware of. I'm so by a better or Saina or the buyer, the prime minister will be do. Into a bedroom ya channel, Nadia, how can simple say? I could do ya or so on one cassa eba. Now, some minutes since you buy no, your court one mono, and a lawyer air catcher, a judge and say, oh, you person of Johnny among the charges and say, one.
Hajara said her son is clean. She even gives money to the son sometimes. The father also spoke. His name is Mr. Bequeen. This is the man. That's the stepfather. He spoke. And what did he say? He made it clear that his son had traveled to Turkey because he was becoming bald. And he was going there to do hair transplant. Somebody who is taking money from the trader, the mother on the street, has enough money to fly to Turkey and do hair transplant. I think investigators need to look deeply into this. The man said the first time he heard about his son being a fraudster was on this show. And he was shocked. And when he saw the silhouette, he was so shocked and told himself that, could this be true? They said this guy doesn't lie. And then he called the son, and the son denied everything. And immediately, he was put on the stop list. When he arrived at the then Kotoka International Airport, he was nabbed. The moment he was nabbed, we got the information and we put it out and put his photograph out as well for the first time. Do we all remember this incident? My brother, my sister. But what are prosecutors saying? It's simple. They say, oh, don't mind what the family is saying. This guy is a dirty crook. He has stolen up to about 8 million American dollars from Americans. They are here saying that he traveled and blah, 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 blah. Yes, he traveled, but his visa was running out. We tracked him all the way to wherever he was. And we know what we did for him to be put on the plane to Ghana. You think he came on his own? We don't want to say things. We pushed the authorities there. And they found a way of putting him there so he could come here. That's what authorities are saying. So when he arrived, straight away he was picked up. And that photo you saw was when he arrived at the airport. And we took a snapshot, quick. And you could see that he was looking around, confused, in his jacket. Yes. He's been going to court, left, right, and center. That's the photo on the right. We took this photo and we put it out. This is the guy who went for hair transplant. A guy who takes money from the mother, 20 cedis, 50 cedis to go and buy food. Yet he rented a car and couldn't finish paying. Hey, then he has a strong taste. An unemployed guy who likes to go around renting cars. Well, he's not unemployed. He sells laptops. Congratulations to the authorities. We have been with him in court. He's been going to court. We try as much as possible to go to court every time he goes there. And that's him coming. His face is covered. He's handcuffed. My prayer is that if he is innocent, may he go free. The lawyers are fighting for him and Abu Trika to be freed. And you know the interesting thing? The mother said, yes, my son and Abu Trika know each other, but they are not really friends like that. I know Abu Trika, but not so much like that. My brother, my sister, could it be a case of mistaken identity? Or is somebody not speaking the truth? But for now, the parents of Daniel YUSSIF believe that I am their predicament. I was the one who brought the news out. Somebody should explain to them that authorities were already looking for him before we brought the news out. And even if we knew that this was what he was doing, and we were sure, we would still have reported him to the authorities so that they would look for him, investigate him. Somebody tell the family, the fact that he has been arrested and going to court does not mean that he's going to be jailed or extradited. He has to fight his case. And with evidence, he might just be free. With no evidence or weak evidence, he will go to America and continue there. Can I tell you something? As long as the FBI traced this guy all the way to Ghana, followed him around the world, like the ticking and talking of the hands of the clock, I can tell you that they are sure of who this guy is. The FBI does not take knee-jerk reactions. The FBI is like the vulture, a very patient bird. They will follow you slowly until it's all clear that this is who we want. Again, our prayer is that if he is innocent, may he be set free. If he is not, may the hands of the Lord deal with him to the letter. 8 million American dollars. Komna Edu Buahini is standing trial for stealing 7 million. Equivalent to 49 million Ghana cedis at the time. That means this guy has even taken more as it stands right now. Wherever it is what it is. And we are glad that through us, a lot of things are happening so that Ghana can be a better place, full of patriotism and Pan-Africanism. Is the Black Port, aka Kukushodemo, where we speak truth to power. When we return, we got more. Hey ya! Hey you! Wayo!
Blackpot. Kuku show man.
It's the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushonemo, and here we speak truth to power. And I want to say thank you so much. We appreciate you and we love you. Please hit on the subscription button so that each time we are on, you will be part of us. It's the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushonemo, and here we speak truth to power. Story number 3. Watch this. Asiedu Nketiah apologizes for insensitive talk. I love Asiedu Nketiah. He's the national chairman of the NDC. His party is in power. And he is the boss of the Ghana ports. That is his trademark. Asiedu Nketiah is a very powerful member of the NDC. In the days of Rawlings, he was close to him. He was trained as a banker, also as a teacher. He's all the way from the Bono Ahafo area. And we have had the occasion to talk about Asiedu Nketiah. His other name is General Mosquito. General Mosquito. And we told you why he was called General Mosquito. Today, my brother, my sister, it looks like the mosquito is in trouble. The general of all the mosquitoes is in big trouble. Now, we all remember the controversy surrounding the security enlistments and recruitments. Do we remember? In Parliament, Afenyo Markin talked about a certain entity that was illegally taking money from Ghanaian recruits. And he came under fire. And he pulled that back and apologized in a certain apology of an apology. We all remember the minister for the interior, Alhaji Muhammad Mubarak, saying he was so disappointed that Afenyo Markin had said that because there was no evidence whatsoever. It was one of the things he said that got Afenyo Markin to come and apologize. And it came out that over 500,000 Ghanaians applied looking for recruitment into the security forces. And only a few people could be taken. A lot of them had been disqualified because you only have a few spaces, maybe about 5,000 to 15,000. For that matter, a lot of the people were disqualified. And Ntim Fodjo, who is an MP, came out to tell Ghana that the authorities should return the recruitment fees to all those who applied, the so-called application fees. And we have asked him a big question. When you go to the American embassy looking for a visa, when you don't get the visa, do they return your visa fee to you? When you go to write an examination and you fail, do they return the examination fees to you? Don't be silly. Stop that nonsense. That was what we said. Now, Asiedu Nketiah went out there and he met party foot soldiers, surrounded by party foot soldiers. And a lot of these foot soldiers believe in Asiedu Nketiah. For them, Asiedu Nketiah has them right in the middle of his heart. He has been with them from when they were little children. He has been true to the party, true to the foot soldiers. He just came back from a thank you tour and he met a lot of these foot soldiers. In one of those meetings, Asiedu Nketiah was captured on a tape that was quite amateurish, but we'll share it with you. Listen to what he said in the tape as he talked about the recruitments into the police. Watch this.
Police. 500,000, and then 5,000, and then 50,000, 500,000. And now, one more empire, police. And you check 500,000. Now say, you see, Obia or Pequai, Akum, young farm. You found police for 500,000. I think found a woman crop for crash it too. I found I want you. I call you police. And why I never continue.
All General Mosquito was saying was very simple. People are complaining that about 500,000 people apply to be recruited into the security forces. And only a few of them have qualified so far. And Asiedu Nketiah is asking them, what is wrong with that? If we had employed all the over 500,000 people who applied into the police, which thief are they going to be able to catch? After all, we all have become police now. What he was trying to say, the police service will be inundated. 500,000 is enough to have everybody in Ghana become police. And when foot soldiers heard this, they were angry. The next meeting Asiedu Nketiah had with them, they were booing him. They were not ready to listen to Asiedu Nketiah. He had let them down with that comment. Asiedu Nketiah had forgotten that the police service is not only there to catch thieves. And a man, his level of understanding and education should not demean the police and relegate the police to only one task of catching thieves. The police is more professional than just catching thieves. Run the doors here. What does the police in Ghana do? What law established the duties of the police? Watch this. Now, the duties of the Ghana Police Service are primarily established by the Police Service Act, 1970 Act 350, and the 1992 Constitution of Ghana. Now, the service is mandated to maintain law and order, protect life and property, and ensure internal security. Now, these are the core statutory functions of the police. Now, according to Section 1 of Act 350, the primary functions of the police include crime prevention and detection. That's just one. Actively working to stop crimes before they occur and investigating those that do. Apprehension of offenders, identifying and arresting individuals suspected of committing crimes. This was the only one Asiedu Nketiah attributed to the police. The rest, he didn't. Prosecution of criminals, maintenance of public order, ensuring safety and peace in public places, including during demonstrations or riots. And they have specialized duties as well, like motor traffic duties. We see them on the streets, stopping and allowing traffic to flow at their discretion. Oh yes, protection of state officials. People like Asiedu Nketiah, they are protected by the police, so they should know better that the police is not only there to catch thieves. When the president is going to make a speech is the same police. They ride horses, they dance around him, they even play music. The national anthem, the police band is also there to entertain and do more. Domestic violence support using DOVSU. Intelligence gathering. To be able to gather intelligence, what it means is that get information that will help to protect the nation. Maybe Togo is getting ready to fight Ghana. That is gathering intelligence. To be able to tell that some kind of aggression is about to hit your nation. Police is supposed to do that. Marine policing. Our water bodies, the sea. The police also do that, my brother, my sister. The police also do that. Community policing. Building partnerships with local communities to solve security concerns through community policing assistance, CPAs. In fact, that is not all. They are also in administration. Police clearance certificates, when you need that, they write that and give to you. Escort and guard duties. If somebody wants to go to a certain area and there's so much traffic there and they need police escorts or for some other reason, the police would have to do that. Don't you see them on the street? Ping, ping, ping. That's the work of the police. Firearms registration. If you want to own a gun, they will train you and make sure that you have the right, whatever, to own a gun. And then above all, forensic services. Performing DNA testing and authenticating disputed documents like wills or currency. It's the work of the police. It's the work of the police. So Asiedu Nketiah, realizing that he had goofed, he went straight to social media, Facebook, and then he put out this. What did he put out? People of Ghana, especially our teeming youth, I have seen your reactions to my remarks about the ongoing security services recruitment exercise. Over the past few days, I have received many messages and calls from young people nationwide expressing their disappointment about the recruitment process. I understand your frustration. I want you to know that your concerns are completely valid and your voices have been heard. When I pointed out that 500,000 young people, that's 500,000, had applied for only 5,000 available security slots, my intent was to illustrate the depth of the challenge, not to dismiss your concerns. To every young Ghanaian who applied for a security service role and feels disappointed right now, I want you to know that your dream to serve this nation has not gone unnoticed and it will not go to waste. President John Dramani Mahama and this government came to power on the promise of a Ghana that works for everyone. We are working and we will not stop working until the system reflects the Ghana you deserve. And then he said, an 8-minute video accompanies this. And this is the 8-minute video. Watch this.
Say, security services. You can say ye buy mu near for nipa no bi ako. But no kure wo ho ne say nipa a wo fa wo mo adwuma no. Ese se wo sika timitua wo mo ka. Afi wei ye bue police adwuma yi say obi a apply no. Police nkwa nipa a wo mo apply ya na wo mo nyina ye betimi afa wo mo nyina adwuma mu no. 500,000. Nipa mako 500,000. Obi pe police na ko wura. Ni bisa e ho say 500,000 ni. Se sika wo hompo na ye fa mu nyina adwuma mu a. Na mu nyina ma be presifo a. Ehefo na mbekwa akoche wo. Nipa no nyina obi akodi prosi. Enti why na okwochen. Na Ezu na nokwe o ne se sika e wo ho ene ahobo e wo ho vacancy se wo ho a yebetimi afa prosifo akɔhye mu no. Ni nyina ye 5,000. Enti nipa 500,000 pe adwuma. Na adwuma no ye 5,000. Jise ba ko bia nka ochiche mu 100. Ansana obi anya adwuma ma ne hoto. Ba huntimi nya no sa. Enu nti no minister no kra no eto da bia oye memobo. Because we Jesus Christ ya o free ho a odi abodo num ene mpatanum echiche ma thousands of people ma wo munyina nya bidi ya no we ono free ho a so we President Mahama ne de wagina ho se wo de 5,000 na ko chema 500,000 kwa mbe na odi be faso enu nti abufuo no ba monwene abufuo no ho ente saa wobekwa kokum obi a onye ebone because se skanu ni wa ye de be fa nipa na adwuma mu a ukoso a wo nyina se wafa wo mo presia enye ye enu nti no niema a woba aban mu a niema a ese wototo no yie ansana watimi anya kwan atoto de di ho yie no se ya anya bere antoto enu yie a ye de aprepre a de tosu 10 wontimi ntoto no yie ko wo free 1 ene sese ukotu no akotre no akofo enti de di kan na ye sika sem no a esese ye toto no yie na igina eno so na President Mahama na ni abere ho a wati asimu a oye no ye kakra no a waye no ya hunu se ehon faso ahya ase a eba enti ye dan ya twan na ese twan kakra na de waye no ebetimi aso aba na atimi akreti niema ye hia no ne yensa.
Asiedu Nketiah is giving a political talk. It looks like he wants to apologize. He doesn't want to apologize. I don't know why politicians find it very difficult to come out and say, you know what, I am sorry. What you said was very insensitive. Half a million people, 500,000 people applied. We are taking only 5,000. That tells you the level of unemployment in the country. Wallahi. You see all the 500,000 people who have applied. Those who genuinely have the passion for the police, they won't even be up to 10. They are only running to the police because there are no jobs. A lot of these are going to enter the police in default. It's not because they love the black. If I am lying, tell me I'm lying. How many genuine police-loving people do we have amongst the police? A lot of them are in there because there are no jobs. So when they are even in the police, they are not excited about it. They are not proud of it. When they meet a girl out, and they want to con the girl, as we say in Ghana, woo the girl. They don't tell them that they are police. They tell them something else. They hide the police profession. Yet to be able to be a good policeman, you must love the uniform, love the work that you do. What can we do to change this narrative? There are so many bad nuts in the police, taking bribe on the street, and for that matter, they have destroyed the good name of the police. Two, there are a lot of bad nuts in the police. They are only there because it's the job that they want, not necessarily the profession. So we have to scrutinize the police well. Jobs have to be available so that at least people can make choices. If there are no jobs, the one or two that are available, whether we like that or not, we are forced to go into that. What Asiedu Nketiah, aka General Mosquito, should have said. You know what, gentlemen? We have only 5,000 slots. And over 500,000 people have applied. Certainly not all of us are going to get. But those who don't get it, that is not the end. More job opportunities are being opened. The president is talking about 24-hour economy. So much is coming up. Please, be patient. We will sort everybody out. But if you go and tell them that, oh, it's only 5,000 people you can take. If you take all the 500,000, then who is going to arrest which thief? Because all of you have become police. You are indirectly telling them that you have the capacity to do it, but you will not do it because there will be too many police. That's the meaning. Asiedu Nketiah, I love you, but this I can't support you. Say your family nyina, why na bechi kromfo? Ye nyina be police. That is a careless statement. With all respect, insensitive to the plight of the foot soldiers who voted for change. It's insensitive to the plight of the unemployed Ghanaian. Do you know how painful it is to be unemployed? Do you know? Do you know how painful it is to be unemployed? Then you go and you are able to squeeze out some money to buy forms, application forms. Then you have an Asiedu Nketiah, a General Mosquito, telling you that, if we take you, then who is going to catch the thieves? Some of you are even thieves. So if we put you there, who is going to catch the thieves? That is insensitive. Reassure them, we have taken your money. Jobs are going to start opening. I promise all of you that you will be employed within this period. All those who applied, we are going to put all of you in a database. And we'll make sure that we sort you out. The president is bent on doing that. The other day, we created over 1 million jobs. As the president said. So 500,000 wouldn't be too much for the president with the 24-hour economy coming. But no. Say a former Juma, why not be for? It means you have the capacity to do it, but you don't want to do it because there will be too many policemen. You didn't make them understand that you are incapable of doing it because the resources are not there now. But as the economy is opening up, everybody will be placed. So, General Mosquito, I am glad that you have attempted an apology. People are hungry. The economy is good. A lot of people have been employed. But there are some, a lot more, who have not been employed. And for them, until they get employed, nothing is happening in the country. It's the same old thing. So you need to follow them gradually. If all these people were employed as police assistants, checking traffic and doing some specialized operations, it won't be too much. But do we have the money to pay them? No. For that matter, let us follow this gradually as the 24-hour economy is unfolding. That's how you talk to younger people. Reassure them. Let it be okay. Any which way. It is the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushonamo, where we speak truth to power. And I want to say, if you are sending money to Ghana, from the United States of America, from England, or even from Canada, or even the whole of Europe, anywhere, the answer is Lemfi. It's Africa owned. So all that you do comes to Africa, and it comes from the heart of Africa. Lemfi send money to Ghana from the UK, the USA, Canada, and Europe. And remember to download the app. It's called Lemfi, Lemonade Finance. Africa owned. Zero transfer fees. You just put the money there and it goes within seconds, and is competitive when it comes to the rates. They give you the best rates. One of the most competitive rates, if not the most competitive rate. And remember, anytime you are sending money to Ghana, use the code 1RASTA. And when you do that, any $100, £100, 100 Canadian dollars, or 100 euros you send, you get 10 back. Just because you used 1RASTA. Tell family and friends who are out there that anytime you are sending you money in Africa, don't send it if it's not Lemfi. Don't send it if you don't use the code 1RASTA as a first timer. And within minutes, bam! And Lemfi is doing a lot in the African communities, building societies, sponsoring a lot of things in the country and the continent as a whole. Oh my God. That is why I am a proud Lemfian. Are you one? This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushonemo. And here we speak truth to power. Let's pick up your comments and we are done for the day. Okay? Send them via YouTube. They could also come via Facebook. And if you have not subscribed to this channel yet, please take a second, click on the subscription button and hit on the notification bell. Thank you for making us number one. Thank you so much. And we will continue doing this. We are number one right here online when it comes to patriotism. Thank you for putting us there. We love you. Kwesi Owusu PSS says, welcome to the Black Pot family. Abena Sela says, fire. Julius Womendo says, good evening, Black. Mark Romeo Ofori says, Oba Ke Moe. Professor Black. Ras Oko Kofi Sunu says, come here. Watch this. Prince Malik says, Ramadan Mubarak, Black Rasta. Greetings, Pat Awo says, hello, Black Rasta. Hi, Pat. How you doing, Pat? More comments coming in. Raz Kakaiku Emmanuel says, much love and respect, King. Long live, Father. Ganyo Prosper says, greetings, Salaga Soldier. Nana Kwekuahin says, blessed, me brethren, maximum respect. Shalom. King Faisal said, good evening, Mr. Black. Waiting to hear the good news. More fire. Humphrey Mensa says, great man. Ras Okoko Fisud says, this is the Black Pot, aka Kukushonemo, where we speak truth to power. More comments? King Faisal says, I can't miss this show today. On my way from Brekum. My favorite show ever. More fire. Black Rasta. Salute of patriotism. We love you. Akan Lerike Thomas. Akan Lerike Thomas says, Black Rasta, you are the best voice in Mother Ghana. Long live. Musa Ramadan says, fire, ya. Force of the Omoto says, the Black Rasta. Greetings, bro. Theophilus Otu says, hi, Black Rasta. Conscious Agbe Menu Awosu says, share. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. More comments coming in. All right. And we have famous Semak says, the Black Pot, Kukushonemo, Sage Word says, oh, Black, you went too hard on Kobna Edubuahin tonight. Any evidence of a sex scandal involving strippers? Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. You see. Why is he quiet? Let him come out. If we have been able to go into his home and bring us CCTV videos of activities in his home. Went to Rashida's home, got the CCTV in her home. Don't joke with us when we tell you that this is what it is. Okay? That's all I can say. Conscious Agbemenu Awosu says, fire, yeah. Pakwesi Owusu PACS says, how I wish Blakk Rasta was the judge presiding over the court case of Kobna Dubois. Ras Okokofisu Moon says, I guess you are a new student here. He's responding to you. And somebody said he wished I was the judge on this case. Well, the judge on it is called Justice Apangabuno Achibonga. Justice Apangabuno Achibonga. His name is loud enough to make every criminal go deaf. More comments. Okay? And send them via Facebook. They could also come via YouTube. And we are ready to pick them up. Neo Datebil says, good evening, Blakk. Adam Zaki says, Blakk Rasta, keeping the flames of patriotism burning. Johnson Jackson says, cool. What, okay, anyway. And Mahama Clinks Ibrahim says, you have already passed judgment on the man. Allow the court to do that. What's the judgment we passed? That what? Bright Selam Heheta says, Gabriel. Okay. And Eric Yao Lopez Abankwa says, why, what energy do our brothers run on? Okay, what energy does our brother run on? You are so amazing, Blakk. Keep it up, my brother. Energy from the Most High Jah. That's all. Okay? For comments via Facebook and also via YouTube. Sean Street Storm says, Blakk Rasta, you are the best. Bright Selom Heheta says something. You know, something. I wonder what that is. You know, so I think he's speaking down or something. Yeah, man, let somebody check it out. And then before I pronounce it, I want to be sure that it is something that makes sense. Okay? Conscious Agbemenu Awosu says Shatta Wale. No. This calm musician. Well, that's what he said. He said he's not a musician. He's a Sakawa boy. Adam Hardy said, Root man, continue with your good job. Stay strong, brother. One love. Eric Yao Lopez Abankwasa. Is this Kobna Dubois related to the one-time presidential candidate? I hope not. No, they are not related in any way. Albert Fifi Agia says the truth to power. All right. More comments coming in. Pandi Pamang says Shatta should be careful about this guy. Eric Yao Lopez Abankwasa says Shatta is a religion. A nemesis to prosperity of human race. I think it meant well, but individuals are taking it to the extreme and causing pain to mankind. Okay? Daniel Asiedu says, Shatta Wale, the Shatta movement, paid money for the Lambo, but he got it cheap. Wale don't want to snitch on Edu. And secondly, the matter they Ghana here. So, Bajidi, nothing go happen. Make FBI go bad. Not with the couple, the Tuti Kapi. Not with the Zwarungu boy here. Justice will be served. Not with Apangabunu Achibunga. Justice. Apangabunu Achibunga. More comments coming in via Facebook, via YouTube. All right? And Nasrullah Harun says nowadays journalism is full of hate and stomach directives. And then Nasrullah Harun says, you knew nothing, man. I don't know who he's referring to. Come clean so we'll see what exactly you are talking about. Okay? And Eric Yao Lopez Abankwa says, my further research on religion revealed that it is a great institution and we should uphold that. Blessing. Hey, who are you? Salom Tobol says, this is where I listen. Ghana, hot news. This is where I listen to Ghana's hot news. Okay. Thank you so much, Salom. Thank you so much. We got a lot of people telling us this, especially people abroad. Yeah, man. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Eric Lopez Abankwa says, there is no any NJ person who listens to Blakk Rasta than I do. And I deserve some level of recognition. Well, you're, of course, Eric Lopez Abankwa. You are a big Blackport fan. And we know you, we appreciate you. Can we give you a salute of patriotism? We love you. Okay? And please, talk to family and friends and drag them along so they can also subscribe to the channel. Okay? Thank you so much. We appreciate you. More comments. And today is Friday, so we'll take 2 more and we are done for the day. Okay? Eric Nilai says, real fire of a blaze. Yeah, man, speaking truth to power. Jeremiah Eric Kwesi Ajovi says, where only truth to power. Place where no politicians can manipulate or buy. Move of fire. This is the Blackboard. Thank you so much. Eric Lopez Abankwa says, listening to Blakk Rasta is like getting lessons brewed in the African pot. Hey yo, dash it out. YUSSIF says, I simply love Blakk Rasta's way of narration. It sounds poetic. It rhymes, terminology, and powerful voice behind the microphone. Salute of patriotism. We love you, YUSSIF. Anthony Ezi Tonino says, I am a proud member of the African history class. More vim, Blakk Rasta. And we love you. Soon we're going to have a big party from country to country. The Blackport family. Oh yes, soon. We'll meet, share ideas, and look at developmental projects in Ghana and beyond. It will come to pass. Okay? Frida Yaboa says, yesterday, I tell you that Kweku Ajima Menu has 4 wives. You were shocked, right? At his mom's funeral ceremony, a lot happened. His Banhat Specialized Hospital in Sunyane, his own? Check it out. Wow. Banhat in Sunyane. We will go there and check it out. Okay? And Frida, I think you said you sent us. We have seen it. Thank you so much for resending, and we are working on what you sent to us. It's a serious case, and I can assure you that we're going to follow you to the letter. Okay? We follow everything you send to us, and we'll keep the communication open. We'll call you time after time, follow up, ask a few questions, and continue with the investigation. All right? Yes. Kwame Kwei says, you are absolutely right. Just as is done to ordinary criminals, there must be a deterrent to stop potential thieves. Samuel A.O. Sunday Adedekun says, so what about the case of the fake pastor who used double identity to steal from the cathedral uncovered by the oral? What is his name? Reverend Kusi Boateng. Is it the one you're talking about? You have reminded me of something. Last time I checked, they are waiting for the next court date. But it has come out that he's a criminal. The courts have pronounced it. He's been involved in a criminal activity, dual identity. And that's what the court said. So we are very safe to say he's been involved in criminality. Okay? We shall follow that story. Last time I spoke with Honorable Blakk, he didn't have too much information about this. I will follow it up. Ebenezer Ano Yaboa says, hypocrite Rasta. Oh, my Oden. Oh, Ebe, my Oden. I'm a Rasta mami, a hypocrite. Oh, I need to cry. Ebe block why? Ebe block. I need the mad no hadi. Ebe, gidi day. Hypocrite, Rasta, old fool, my Oden. Wasmawa. Ebe block why? So next time ever, I can no be juma kakra. Into Pacho see you. Ebe block. Smith Koku, what is the NDC still waiting for? The court. So please kindly block Ebenezer Ano Yaboa. He's not a good member of the platform. Here we don't insult. Fool. No. Go to Abronye. That's where you can say those things. Okay? Abronye. Emmanuel Ania says, some parents are so ignorant. How can a laptop seller be living a lavish lifestyle? So ton laptop. Yate. We're cool. Hajedi. Ajia sees the boy with laptop. Every time, ton laptop. Wafasian says, unnecessary trouble is what Shatta is looking for himself. I think so. You see, I love the fact that he doesn't want to snitch. But my brother, sometimes the truth must be the truth. Follow the truth. He could have let the car go. Have forfeited the car. But the lawyers of the guy and the guy, they've been able to bring him in to take them out so that they can fight a certain case. So no tears for Shatta. If finally they come down for him, I'm going to jubilate. He called it upon himself. He had the opportunity to say, you know what? The car, no, I told you already, you guys take it away. Yeah. But he went to court and told the judge that it was his car, he bought it. So that Edu Boyin can be free. But the evidence I saw. Anyway, sometimes, all right. And was that Larry said, Black Rasta, you are right. Now you are talking about reality. And Emmanuel Ania says, oh, Blakk, can't you keep secrets? Even what you said today is enough tips for both Shatta and Edu Boyin. I've always given them tips. Always. It's like a brother who is working with the FBI and he has realized that they are coming after his brother. But because he has sworn a secret something, he tries to give clues. But the brother is not trying to understand, even though he has understood. So when they finally come for him, Obeden, we told you about Abu Trika. We told you about Daniel. We told you about Kofi Boat. We told you about Hajia for real. Rashida. Wait. Samushe. And I always want you to remember where you first heard it. That's it. Okay? Okay. And what Sadat Larry says, Shatta Wale should be very careful. Samuel A.O. Sunday Adedeku says, Blakk, you said Oral has recovered so much from the thieves. Collecting the money alone is not enough. They have to serve jail for their crimes. It's not every crime that is jailable. Okay? Yes. Yes. It's not every kind of punishment that has to be custodial. So you've stolen this money from the nation. We have caught you. You stole 10,000. We'll charge you interest from the time you stole it and add more as your punishment. It helps the nation more than just saying go to jail for 2 weeks and come back. Okay? All right. So that's what is happening in some of these cases. And then Samuel A.O. Sunday Adedekum says, Blakk, what about the victims of kidnapping by Kobna Odubuahin? Do they also come to court to testify against him? That guy is... Those cases are gone. And what he did, he sent his boys to go out and do that while he sat down waiting for these guys to come. Look at the Emirates issue. Look at the CCTV videos we showed you here on the show. And we're going to be showing you more. Hey, sometimes I look at some of these things and I'm frightened. Some of them I look at them and I say, and I see people I'm so close to, very close. And I'm shocked that this is what they do. But the truth is only one. Soon, we'll start putting these things out. Trust me. Samuel A.O. Sunday Adedeku said, Blakk, what about the $12 million that went into the fake Zwarungu Dam? Is it Zwarungu Dam? It's not Zwarungu Dam. And the world's most expensive swimming pool. There's Zwarungu Dam. Okay, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the cathedral. It's now called Zwarungu Dam. I see. I'm sure the Attorney General is going to be crazy and mad that the cathedral is now called Zwarungu Dam. We are talking about Baumias Dam that they said they were building. Yo, any which way. My brother, my sister, it looks like we have a last one here. If Edu Boyne is not jailed as well, he will sue Blakk RASTA. No problem. He can even sue now. We'll go and talk. If we are wrong, we'll take the punishment and go away. But posterity would know that we spoke from the heart. A heart that beats for Ghana. If I am happy that I spoke the truth, that I know, and I'm punished for the truth, it's better than speaking the lie and be freed. Okay? Watching you live, my godfather and prophet of patriotism. Woyoy. And this is Sufyan Suleimana. Ameto Michael says, one Rasta. Please, that is the code, referral code. Download the Lemfi app and make it happen. Ziblin Mohammed says, big up. And Trish Kenzie says, much love from my home to yours. Thank you. Ebenezer Angu says, a lot of things are going on in Amagana. Men says, can Edu Boyne be rehabilitated in Sawam? I doubt. And what's that? Larry says, Blakk RASTA, good evening. And then TN says, hey, says, he's selling a car like buying cuckoo. Wow. Yes. And it's not just any car, it's Lamborghini. Bought it on WhatsApp and on the street. Please, next time you see somebody selling. If I want to first heard that Lamborghini was bought on the street, I thought it was Lamborghini. And they made a mistake and said Lamborghini. Kofi says, Shatta is walking in a trap. Why is he shielding Edu Boyne? And as for Shatta, I trust him. When he realizes that, you Edu Boyne, if you saw you go do me, I will show you. Yeah, right. And you know him. Once he smells something fishy, he will deal with you right now. Shatta Wale is a no, please. Try and take out those ones. I beg you. Okay? Yeah. All right. All right. Thank you so much. We appreciate you and we love you. It's a beautiful Friday. Tomorrow I'm going to be up there finishing up a documentary we started and some other such things. We ask for your prayers. And please, before you go, download the Lemfi app and send money to Ghana from Europe, the United Kingdom, USA, Canada. No problem at all. And if you send over 100, you get $10 back. 10 euro back. 10 Canadian dollars back. 10 pounds back. British pounds. And use the referral code 1 RASTA. 1 RASTA. RASTA bakupe. Any which way. We love you. We appreciate you. I'm a proud Lemphian. Are you one? And remember when you sent, no charges. And they have very competitive rates. Everybody's talking about Lemfi. Lemfi is number 1. And I love it because it's African. Support the African business. And don't forget the referral code 1 RASTA. RASTA Bakupe. Thanks so much to Tesore Doriente. We love you and we appreciate you. And thank you for making my skin smooth and beautiful. Thank you so much to Millennium Insurance. We love you. We appreciate you. Thanks for insuring my car. And thanks so much for insuring my house. Thank you so much for insuring my life. And, of course, the lives of Ghanaians and beyond. This is the Blakk Pot, a.k.a. Kukushunamo, where we speak truth to power. We'll catch you again on Monday. Until then, keep sharing the broadcast. Hey, yo! Hey, ya! Woyo!